Last night, the Philadelphia Eagles overcame the worst thing possible, blowing a 22-0 lead over the Jacksonville Jaguars at home. Ultimately, they end up winning, but it could have been terrible, right? Obviously, not taking extra points when you should take extra points, not taking field goals when you should be taking field goals, going for on fourth down. I mean, it's just a lot of question marks in my head when watching the Eagles. But the one thing that has me wanting to watch them every single Sunday is the defense, right? A ton of young guys who are going to be built for the future. I mean, you talk about Nakobe Dean, Quinyon Mitchell, Nolan Smith, Jordan Davis, Cooper DeJean, Jalen Carter, right? So many young guys on this defense. It's so fun to watch. Now, look at this play here. We're going to get just a little bit of motion here by Dearness Johnson. Let me actually take myself off the screen so you guys can see it. So that motion right there sends these linebackers into a wild rotation. Now we can tell we're going to have man-to-man coverage here pretty much up and down your screen. Wherever you see it, you're probably going to get man-to-man coverage. Now whenever you see Trevor Lawrence, look up the field initially. Notice that this is man-to-man coverage, and Quinyon Mitchell is going to ride Parker Washington over the middle of the field. Pause, right? But at the end of the day, we know this is man-to-man coverage, so this turns into a yes-no read, right? Now, what a yes-no read is when the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, says, okay, I have this one-on-one down to the bottom of the screen versus a linebacker in Nakobe Dean. I'm going to throw this football every single time of the week. I don't care what is happening on that right side of the field. I don't care what's happening over the middle. I'm throwing this football no matter what. Now, what he didn't know was Nakobe Dean's a DB. Look at this. Whoop! What a pick. What a play. Oh, a game-saving play by Nakobe Dean, right? Unbelievable. And this is perfect. Honestly, if you're the Jaguars, this is exactly what you wanted. You wanted a one-on-one situation with your running back versus a linebacker who you didn't think was good in coverage. Nakobe Dean makes a hell of a play. Hell of a play. And he had a good game. Not only him, but so did, Jalen Carter, Cooper DeJean. We're going to break down a bunch of these guys in this video. And I want to show you why this team is not only built to win now, but they're built to win in the future. Before we dive in, though, if you want a part 2 where we break down the offensive all 22 coaches film, hit that like button. If we get over 500 likes on this video, next one will come out very, very soon. With that being said, let's dive into the video. All right, here is another good play by Nakobe Dean over the middle. First thing we're going to notice is we got a little just stick route over the middle of the field. Now, whenever you're in a zone defense, a lot of the time you could just look at the quarterback and they'll tell you where they want to go with the football. Now, there are some guys in the NFL, some really good quarterbacks. Even Jaden Daniels is really good at manipulating. He'll look down one guy, open up someone over on that backside, and it will be a great throw. It'll be a manipulation of the defense. However, on this play specifically, Trevor Lawrence doesn't do that. He's going to stare down Evan Ingram, and he's going to throw it to Evan Ingram. Now, again, as the linebacker, as Nakobe Dean, you want to really look at where the wide receivers are going, pick and choose where you need to go to, right? And then read the quarterback. That's all he does. Look at the quarterback's eyes and make a PBU, right? Get in there and break up the pass. Again, not a crazy play by Nakobe Dean, but a good one, right? Reads the quarterback's eyes. Where are you going to go with the football? Let me get there. Boom. Nice. Let's get it, right? Good play by Nakobe Dean once again. All right, here's one of my favorite plays of the game defensively, and the reason being is because this is when Trevor Lawrence and the offense of the Jaguars wanted to go and attack Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean because they're young, they're developing, and maybe they're not at their greatest right now, but eventually they're going to be nasty together, right? Now, the reason that they try to attack them is just because they're young. So what do they do here? They're going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion. We're going to see Quinyon Mitchell rotate over. Now, do you notice Cooper DeJean taps his head for just a second, okay? Now, what that means here for them is you're going to take the inside guy. If this guy breaks over the middle, you take him. If this guy comes over and breaks over the middle, you take him, right? This guy breaks out, that's Quinyon Mitchell. Whoever goes in, he takes, and whoever goes out, Quinyon Mitchell has. So we're going to rotate them over, trying to confuse them. We're going to get that acceleration up the field, then they're going to try to go out, right? So great job by Cooper DeJean communicating with his teammate, being on the same page, and then boom, right? Almost gets beat, gets right back into the play, and then look at this, right? Behind him, this is NFL open. Gets back into the play and disrupts the pass. What a job there by Nakobe Dean, or not Nakobe Dean, Cooper DeJean, right? Great job. This is beautiful. Beautiful play here. Let's go. I can't ask for anything better than that. All right, here's another one. So on this play, they're going to get a little bit of a rub route here where they try to get the tight end quick on this flat, send the wide receiver over the middle, get in the way of Cooper DeJean. Watch how he gets over the screen, the pick, I guess you could say. You're even going to see Parker Washington do this like the NBA, right? He's going to line up like he's setting a screen in the NBA. We're going to get Cooper DeJean fighting over it, getting back into the play, and breaking up the pass. Unbelievable job by Cooper DeJean. And again, this dude is starting to really look good. I know he doesn't play a ton of snaps, or didn't play a ton of snaps early on in the season, but they're starting to gain a little bit of confidence of putting this guy on the football field, and he's starting to make some plays, man. Love it, right? Before we get any further into the video, I want to cover Jalen Carter a little bit as well. Before we get into that, do me a big favor, guys. Hit the like button so we can get this video out to more Eagles fans around the world, and if you want the offensive breakdown, all you got to do, like I said, hit the like button. But more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It does not cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Eagles throughout the entirety of the season, which means offense, defense, individual player breakdown for pretty much every single game throughout the season. So again, join the family. That being said, let's get back right into the video. Guys, one of the most underrated things about Jalen Carter is he draws so much attention, right? So, when you just look at it, you got these 5 offensive linemen and you got these 4 pass rushers, right? Now, no matter what, someone is going to be double teamed, and it's always Jalen Carter. They're always in this 5-man, 5-man scat protection, okay? So basically what that means is there's gonna be a man side and there's gonna be a slide side, okay? So the center is always going to slide to Jalen Carter, creating a double team, right? And then you got boom, and then you got man-to-man to the bottom side. So again, Jalen Carter's ability to just be on the football field is causing disruptions. Look at this play here as he's going to initiate this double team off the snap. We're going to see, right? Center snaps, rotates over right away. And again, the reason this is so big is because it creates one-on-ones everywhere else. One-on-one, one-on-one, one-on-one. And yes, they do keep it running back in the backfield to help out, but in actuality, you're getting one-on-ones in 2 places at the very, very least because Jalen Carter is on the field. And then Josh Sweat ends up getting in there, creating some pressure, getting to the quarterback. These are the things that I love about Jalen Carter, but nobody really talks about it. No one says, oh, Jalen Carter was huge on this sack. No, he really was massive on this play because he drew a double team and created one-on-ones everywhere outside of himself. Beautiful job. And if you guys don't believe me, let's just watch the next sack by Josh Sweat. The first thing we're going to notice, once again, we get a slide to his side of the field, and then you're going to get man-to-man to the opposite side. Now, what's amazing about this play is actually what they do. So the interior defensive lineman is going to attack the outside shoulder of the left guard and then get into the side of the left tackle and then allow Joshua to come back up the middle, right? Now, when you're able to do that, you create a double team this way and then, kind of a misdirection here. And then remember, right, the center is going to slide to this right side because of Jalen Carter. Watch this play. Once again, let me move the screen over so you guys can see it. So boom, center slides over to the right. Josh Sweat gets right in for an easy sack. And again, this play doesn't happen without Jalen Carter because think about it like this. If they were to slide this offensive line this way, right, yeah, you might get that double team there, but he comes in, goes right to the center, then you got these one-on-ones, right? So it's so tough to really pick and choose where you want to stop. And no, this play will not end up on the stat sheet for Jalen Carter, but at the end of the day, he's a massive reason they were able to get this sack, man. Again, got to give them some credit. This team is on a different level, man. All right, this is easily one of my favorite plays of the day, Jalen Carter. So what we're going to see is some pulling guards out to the left side. When he notices that, he's going to think that this run play is going in that direction, but we're getting a little bit of misdirection here, just like that with Tank Bigsby in the backfield, right? So what I want to show you about Jalen Carter here, as he looks for these pulling guards going in that direction. He notices, wait, the running back's not even going in that direction, so let me actually break to the opposite side. Once he sees the running back cut up the field, he is able to disengage and stand him up, right? The ability to stop what you're doing and make a play, right? Boom, read, react, and then attack. Wow, to disengage like that is amazing. This is why Jalen Carter to me is going to be a superstar in the NFL, because things like this, right? The NFL or the offense really sells to you that this should be an outside run, to the left side of the field. But boom, again, the reaction time by him and the ability to just stand him up, unbelievable. Alright, real quickly, before we deep dive back into the video, go check out Underdog. They're going crazy right now. The amount of opportunities you have to win money is insane. Not only are they giving 31% profit boosts, but they also have fun games like higher, lower. They have drafts that you can play, fantasy drafts, right? But man, they have some of the best opportunities and make football so much more fun to watch. Like, let's put in something, right? We got Jordan Mason over 83 yards. So let's look at the Washington Commanders here. Let's see what they got going on for Jaden Daniels. And let's go Jaden Daniels over 229 passing yards. I think he's going to eat up the Ravens defense passing the ball wise. Let's lock that in. And if we just wanted to do that, we can throw, just say 10 to win 30. But you can go up to 5 picks, win up to 100 times your money, and just load up, man. I mean, they're giving you so many opportunities. And get this. Not only if you sign up using my promo code, link in the description, they're going to match your first deposit up to 50%. So if you put in $1,000, they're going to give you $500 free. But also, on top of that, when you sign up, they're going to give you a free square. Now, basically what that means is the first play you're going to get is, for example, Jaden Daniels over half a yard. Guys, the freest money you'll ever win in your life. This is so much fun. You don't have to just bet on the Commanders. You can do MLB, you can do WNBA, NHL, MMA, tennis, NBA is coming soon, right? They have so many things to pick from. And look at this. If we just want to look at DK Metcalf, you can go over targets, first quarter receiving yards, first touchdown score of the game with 4.54 times your money, right? That would turn it into 10 for 313. Guys, this is so much fun. Go check it out, and let's get back to the video. All right, here's another play I like by Jalen Carter. We're going to get an outside zone run here. The one thing we need to realize in the run game is the running back can just make one cut up the field and have a massive run play. So we really need to play both sides, especially if you're on the interior of the defensive line. So let's watch big Jalen Carter up here. He's going to initiate this block, but the entire time, you'll notice his eyes are on the backfield. He wants to see what is going on. Do I have to go and block shed, or do I continue to make a pass rush move and get to the quarterback if he keeps the football? Once he realizes the running back has the ball, he stays in this place so he can disengage and block shed, and that is exactly what he does here. Punches through, maybe potentially goes for a forced fumble. Doesn't happen on this play specifically, but this guy is always playing with the right mindset and always making the right play as well. Look at that. I mean, the IQ to be disengaged from a block last second and then go for the punch out, unbelievable job by Jalen Carter, who continues to show to me who's going to be a dog. Alright, I'm actually going to end the video here, guys. If you want a part 2 for the offense, or if you want me to make more defense, there's so much to break down, man. So much. But I don't want this to be a 20-minute video. We're going to end it here. If you guys want a part 2 or a part 3, whatever it may be, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see next. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next Eagles update. Peace.